Welcome to this special convocation celebration. The ceremony will begin in a few moments when the graduates enter the auditorium. Please remain seated while the graduates are entering. When all the graduates have taken their place, there will be a brief pause. Then the music will continue and the officers and faculty of the university will enter and take their place. Please rise and remain standing while the official party enters. I'd also like to draw your attention to the 4 exits on the lower level and the 2 exits in the balcony. If it becomes necessary to clear the auditorium during the ceremony, the volunteers will assist you to these exits. As a reminder, face masks are to be worn at all times inside the building. Graduating students may choose to remove their masks while they walk across the stage. And in the atrium following the ceremony, there'll be designated photo-taking areas where graduates and guests may remove their masks briefly for a photo. We trust that you'll enjoy this convocation ceremony. Welcome.
Welcome to Spring Convocation 2022. I am Eileen Mercier, Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. I want to acknowledge that our proceedings take place on the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. Today, this gathering place is still home to many First Nations, Métis, and Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to live and work here. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Unfortunately, this time we're not yet singing. Convocation is now in session. Please be seated. As Chancellor, it is my duty and distinct privilege to confer upon you the degrees and diplomas that you have earned during your time at Laurier. So congratulations, class of 22, you have graduated. It's an amazing accomplishment given all that you've been through over the last 2 years. All of us at the university, your family, and those who love and care for you are extremely proud of your tenacity, resilience, and creativity. As we all tentatively raise our heads and look around to see what changes the pandemic has wrought, we might think not much, looking at the crowds in the airports and people outside on patios enjoying a meal. However, we all know that that is superficial and that our attitude towards many things has altered, from the way work is done to dealing with the upward pressure on costs, which for years had been mostly under control. Together, I believe that we will find ways to bring about a less volatile environment, but it won't happen overnight, and it will take work. As you know, we had an election in this province a few days ago, and regardless of whether you like the outcome or not, we are privileged in this country to be able to vote for whom we wish without fear. Few of us, however, would volunteer to take the place of our elected officials. It's hard to think of a time filled with as many vexing issues as right now. Climate change, the after effects of the pandemic, reconciliation and healing, I could go on. However, the problem I worry most about is the fracturing of our society when we most need people pulling together. I admit to being a bit of a word nerd, as my kids would say. I still reach for my dictionary when I want to be sure I have the meaning right. A community, it says, is a society of people having common rights and privileges, a society of individuals of any kind. For community to work, it needs to be open and welcoming to individuals of any kind. This is true of businesses, volunteer groups, universities, government, in fact, any kind of productive enterprise. Teamwork and collaboration will be what save us. But the other thing that is needed is a common purpose for those individuals to rally behind. You would think that it shouldn't be much of a stretch to imagine that the improvement, the enhancement of the well-being of the community should be enough. But it sometimes seems that is not the case, and lately cracks have appeared. The kind of education that you received here is very much community-based. That is not only true of the university itself, but of the wider society of which we are part. During the pandemic, I know that many here volunteered their time and energy to help others, and it speaks well of the culture of this place. When you leave here as alumni today, you will be a member of a large and growing community of people who have spent time here, learning what a university education can do to help you contribute your skills to a world that badly needs them. As only one example, we need to do whatever we can to bring more young people here to Canada, where they can live without fear. Whatever we're currently doing, we need to work harder and do better. Imagine that a young person, especially a young girl, with no hope today, might sit someday where you are sitting and look forward to a bright future. So graduates, take your degree in hand and go out into the world to build strong communities. Find like-minded people to associate with. Make yourself, your family, and your university proud. Stay forever golden. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Deb McClatchy, and I'm honored to be President and Vice Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. Congratulations, graduates, and my warmest welcome to everyone here who is celebrating with you today. It's my honor to celebrate you, our class of 2022. During a time of upheaval and uncertainty, you demonstrated adaptability and perseverance, and today we get to recognize your hard work. I'm so very proud of your achievements and happy to see all of you and your supporters here with us today. And when I look out into the crowd, what I see is hope. I recently came across an article in The Atlantic written by Harvard professor and author Arthur C. Brooks, reflecting on the concepts of optimism and hope. He writes, quote, "Optimism is the belief that things will turn out all right. Hope makes no such assumption, but is a conviction that one can act to make things better in some way," end quote. In other words, optimism is a nice sentiment, while hope does the heavy lifting. Hope is the spirit that pushes us to find solutions to the world's greatest challenges. And there is no shortage of distressing news in the world today. Every day we hear stories about the pandemic, climate change, extreme polarization in democracies, and war and geopolitical conflicts around the globe, to name a few. However, in my position at Laurier, I have the great privilege of watching our students, faculty, staff, and alumni work with the conviction of hope to address these challenges in order to build a better present and future. Over the last few years at Laurier, there have been so many examples of hope in action, and I want to share just a few that have inspired me. During the pandemic, Laurier Health Sciences and Chemistry students led outreach to more than 350 students in our region to teach them about how air quality is measured and how it can be improved. Faculty and students in health sciences provided sage advice to the media and personal protective equipment to organizations in need throughout the pandemic. And our kinesiology students led physical activity programming for underserved youth through Laurier's Sun Life Center for Physically Active Communities, and even ensured this programming continued in a virtual format through the pandemic. More recently, I've seen our students across all faculties and programs come together to increase their support for fellow students impacted by war. Our student body has elected to double its support for the International Students Overcoming War, or ISO initiative, to provide more opportunities for students displaced by war to come study at Laurier. Laurier and our students have also supported 31 refugee students since 1991 through WUSC, the World University Service of Canada. Through student engagement and support for ISO and WUSC, we've welcomed students from Rwanda, Somalia, Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, Syria, Myanmar. Our community has been a springboard for hope and opportunities for students who have lost so much. These are just a few examples of hope in action and why I see so much promise in front of me. One of the reasons I've spent my career working in universities is because they are places of hope and possibility. People come here to build better futures for themselves, their families, and their communities. Laurier's graduates prove me right in this regard. My hope for you now is that you go out and lead your lives with leadership and purpose to make the world a better place. Take the hope you've created at Laurier into the world. The world needs you. It's an honor to celebrate the class of 2022, some of our strongest and most adaptable group of graduates. Congratulations once again on your achievements. I would now like to introduce Dr. Anthony Clark, Dean, Faculty of Science, to present the 2022 Faculty Awards for Service Excellence and Community Engagement and University Research Professor.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, faculty members, graduates, and guests. It's my pleasure to introduce the winner of the Faculty Award for Service Excellence and Community Engagement for 2022, Dr. Renee McPhee. Dr. McPhee holds a joint appointment as an associate professor in the Departments of Health Sciences and Kinesiology and Physical Education. She obtained her Honours BA in Psychology from Carleton University and a Master of Arts in Gerontology from the University of Waterloo, and her PhD in Health Studies and Gerontology, also from Waterloo. Soon after joining Laurier as an assistant professor in 2006, Dr. McPhee established a research program that focuses primarily on the health and well-being of paramedics, with particular emphasis on occupational injury status and mental health. This research led to her integration of frontline paramedics into and throughout her research process, which consequently produces work that affects tangible, positive, and impactful changes within the paramedic profession. Given her innate willingness to help, Dr. McPhee has since devoted more than 15 years of service to the paramedic community. In addition to being a tireless advocate dedicated to improving the physical and mental health and well-being of paramedics, Dr. McPhee co-invented the Ottawa Paramedic Physical Abilities Test, an evidence-based test designed to assess the physical readiness of individuals entering into or returning to the profession. This testing program has been implemented in Ontario, and it has become a provincial standard for paramedic testing, with approximately 1,600 paramedics and incumbents being tested per year. This test has also been integrated into paramedic services in Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. Dr. McPhee's service contributions to the paramedic community have been recognized at the highest levels. For example, she was the first civilian to receive the Paramedic Chiefs of Canada Presidential Award of Excellence, which recognizes her commitment to the mental health and wellness of paramedics and public safety personnel. And more recently, she was presented with the Founders Award from the Canadian Institute for Public Safety, Research and Treatment. The Faculty Award for Service Excellence and Community Engagement recognizes full-time faculty and librarians who, in addition to their teaching and scholarship, are leaders in service to the community and/or the university. In closing, I will quote from one of the letters the awards committee received in support of Dr. McPhee's nomination. This from president of a provincial paramedic association. Our profession is improving because of Dr. McPhee's involvement and the support paramedics have received from her graduates, researchers, and postdoctoral programs at Wilfrid Laurier University. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, graduates and guests, please join me in recognizing and congratulating Dr. Renee McPhee, this year's recipient of the Faculty Award for Service Excellence and Community Engagement. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, faculty members, graduates, and guests, it's now my pleasure to introduce Laurier's University Research Professor for 2022, Dr. Stephanie de Witte-Orr. Dr. de Witte-Orr is an associate professor and researcher in both the departments of biology and health sciences at Laurier. And she's an adjunct professor in the Department of Biology at the University of Waterloo. She holds a BSc and PhD in cell biology from the University of Waterloo. Prior to joining Laurier in 2011, Dr. de Witte-Orr held a postdoctoral fellowship in McMaster University's Department of Pathology and Molecular Medicine. Today, her lab studies innate antiviral immune responses in animals with focuses on applications for farmed animals and human health. Her lab has a particular interest in exploring the immune modulatory capabilities of double-stranded RNA to ultimately develop novel antiviral drugs, vaccine adjuvants, and cancer therapies. Dr. de Witte-Orr has achieved an impressive range of notable accomplishments, which underscore the tremendous impact she has made in her field of scholarship. For instance, she has contributed to 46 peer-reviewed journal articles, 3 book chapters, and 108 conference presentations. In addition, she has secured multiple large collaborative grants, individual operating grants, and industrial partnership grants. In total, she has obtained 30 external grants and has accumulated approximately $3.5 million in external funding as a Laurier faculty member. Dr. de Witte-Orr's dedication to her field is further exemplified by the numerous outstanding students she has trained in her research program at Laurier. These include 2 research associates, 4 postdoctoral fellows, 6 research assistants, 3 PhD students, 17 MSc students, and 44 undergraduate students, along with 9 volunteers. Dr. de Witte-Orr's dedication to the advancement of her field is also highlighted by numerous service contributions, which include her 4 editorial roles with respected journals and her role as a regular invited reviewer of 21 different journals. Within Laurier, she has served as the undergraduate advisor for the Department of Health Sciences, and last year she took on the position of Associate Dean of Research and Graduate Studies for the Faculty of Science. Dr. de Witte-Orr places high value on community education, and the COVID-19 pandemic presented an opportunity for her to educate the public on the new COVID science and public health measures through tens of TV, radio, and press interviews. The position of University Research Professor was created to recognize a continuous record of outstanding scholarship and to promote the achievements of outstanding scholars at Laurier. The award provides a $10,000 research grant and 2 course releases for the academic year to enable the professor to advance a major research program. Dr. Witte-Orr will use her award to investigate double-stranded RNA-induced immune responses in rainbow trout model system for vertebrates. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, graduates and guests, please join me in recognizing and congratulating Dr. Stephanie de Witte-Orr, this year's University Research Professor.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present Dana Sinclair, the honorary degree recipient this morning. I would now ask that Dr. Tim Elcombe from the Department of Kinesiology and Physical Education come to the podium to please read the citation.
Moving bodies are functionally complex, capable of varying states of health, adaptable to changing environments through technological synergy, and optimizable for measurable performance. In competitive contexts, bodies get pushed to new limits, engaging in self-exploration through the constant striving for 1% gains that mark the difference between winning and losing. These athletic strivers also serve as important forms of entertainment and meaning for the wider public, where politics and identification through watching competing bodies become deeply impactful and emotional aspects of the human experience. Increasingly, sports science recognizes that to achieve the incremental gains necessary to realize impactful athletic success, not just the physical, but also the psychological dimension of human performance requires optimization. Our honoree today, Dr. Dana Sinclair, has been a Canadian trailblazer in this evolutionary feature of talent development in her capacity as a licensed psychologist. A partner with the global management consulting firm Human Performance International, Dr. Sinclair regularly works with individuals from the medical and corporate world, as well as professional athletes and performance artists. Her past and present clientele include Grand Slam tennis and Olympic champions, athletes from the NHL, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, MLS, and IndyCar racing, as well as Cirque du Soleil performers. Dr. Sinclair has also made tangible contributions to Laurier, serving as a key consultant to the Department of Athletics and Recreation for over 20 years, particularly in the high-performance coach hiring process, and delivering the 2007 keynote address at Laurier's Women of Influence celebration. Dr. Sinclair's work has received significant accolades throughout the years. In 2016, the Canadian Baseball Network ranked her the 9th most influential Canadian in the sport. Richard Petty, former CEO and president of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, acknowledged contributions she made to the Leafs and Raptors, writing in his book 21 Leadership Lessons, Dana helps those teams make the right draft choices and assists young players with their journey through the pros. When serving as GM for the Calgary Flames, Brian Burke highlighted Dr. Sinclair's role in selecting the right people, not just players, to join their organization. Two NHLers publicly credit her with saving their careers, goalie Jonathan Bernier and forward Bobby Ryan, formerly of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Ottawa Senators, respectively. A former national field hockey team captain, Dr. Sinclair has obtained PhDs from the University of Cambridge and the University of Ottawa. She has published academic work in reputable journals, served as a research director and clinical assistant professor in hospitals and medical schools, and is a certified consultant with the Association of Applied Sports Psychology, as well as a member of both the U.S. Olympic Committee's Sports Psychology Registry and the American Psychological Association. In short, she serves as an inspiration to our graduating class to optimize their performances as they move into the next phase of their lives. It is thus with great pleasure we honor Dana Sinclair today and bestow upon her an honorary doctorate. Madam Chancellor, I am instructed by the Senate of the University to request you to admit to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Dana Sinclair.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Claire has just signed the registry of the university, which will stay in our archives and has every honorary degree recipient's signature in it. And she will now address convocation.
Thank you, President McClatchy and Chancellor Mercier. I'm very pleased to be here. Okay. Now, we all want results. We all want to be good at what we do, but it's not often that easy to get the most out of ourselves. As a performance psychologist, I do work with professional athletes, surgeons, actors, students, business executives. I help them learn how to manage their emotions when they feel the pressure to perform. Now, along the way, I've picked up that those people who can adjust to the stresses of performing well consistently, understand 3 things. And I think they'll all be interesting to you as you move forward in your lives, as you're going to be performing the whole time as well. Okay? First, talent does not ensure success. Talent doesn't derail you from your performances, but a distracted mind does. It's important to realize that in moments of stress and pressure, your skill set, your knowledge base, your technical abilities, they don't suddenly disappear. Right? You don't lose them. They're right there where you left them. So know that your talent doesn't change from day to day. It's your mental approach that can clutter your efforts on an exam or in an interview or on the golf course. Okay? Thoughts about results or potential mistakes or self-doubts, those cause a mental turbulence that can derail your focus in the moment. So you have to pay attention to your mindset as you go forward. Second, confidence, it's overrated. People love to talk about confidence, and it's usually because they feel they're lacking it, and they say, I can't possibly be expected to perform until I have it. Right? Know that you might want confidence, but you don't need it. Confidence is all about how you feel, whereas performing well is all about what you do. Okay? Third, trying to be perfect is a script for failure. It simply isn't possible. So aim for excellence instead. Okay? You'll be afraid along the way. You will, and it's okay. Know that if you're striving in your career or your relationships or in any of your other pursuits, you're not going to be perfect, and at some point you're going to fear failing, and it's okay. Carry on, right? How can you manage these mental distractions? The quick solution is twofold. Right? Learn to settle and calm yourself before a big task or when you feel pressure mounting. Breathe properly and more often, as in slow down and exhale fully. It works. Okay? Then you're ready to shift your focus to the task at hand. Take the time to read that exam question carefully, or connect to what the interviewer is really asking you, or to hit through the ball when you're in a tight fairway. Okay? Settle and shift away from how you feel onto what you need to do. Okay? Now, you're here, you've done well. It takes courage to try to be good and to try to face a big challenge, especially when you really want that challenge to go well, or you feel you need it to go well, or it's very meaningful to you. If you want to be even better than you already are, coach yourself through the tough moments. And in the tough moments, settle and slow down. Forget how you feel and move on to what you need to do. Okay? This is how you're going to get the most out of yourself, get results, minimize errors, make improvements, and stay on the right side of your mental health. So, be brave out there, and stay brave out there, and go and do your thing. Thank you very much.
Hearing problem, so thank you for bearing with me. Greetings, everyone. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, distinguished faculty and senior administrators here on stage, and our guests today, we're so honored to have you with us, and we're especially honored to have the graduates that are before us this morning that we celebrate for the conferring of the degrees and diplomas, which will begin momentarily. My name is Tony Vanelli. I have the privilege to be the Provost and the Vice President Academic here at Wilfrid Laurier University. What a remarkable day to look out and see all of the deserving graduates this morning and in person. Each one of you has worked so hard and endured so much to be able to walk the stage and celebrate together. Today we make history, celebrating one of the most tenacious and adaptable group of graduates that Laurier has ever seen. I would also like to, looking at this large audience, like to recognize your family members the moms and dads, the grandparents, brothers and sisters, friends, and supporters. I know they've played an integral role on this journey to your success, supporting you through many of the ups and downs that happened throughout your education here, but especially during a pandemic that is very unique in history. You have achieved that, and I want to remind you, each and every one of you, that if you can do that, you can achieve anything you want, overcoming that. Remember that. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize us, to recognize our graduates and our guests together. I'm addressing the graduates. While all those who are here to receive their degrees and diplomas, please rise as you are able. Madam Chancellor, I have the great pleasure in presenting those who have successfully completed the studies prescribed, fulfilled all the conditions thereto appointed, and been recommended for degrees and diplomas by the Senate of the University.
In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas as shall be announced by the presenters. Graduates, the marshals will now instruct you row by row to begin making your way backstage.
Good morning. As you heard already, my name is Stephanie DeWitt-Orr, and I'm the Associate Dean of Research and Graduate Studies for the Faculty of Science here at Laurier. This is an exciting day for all of us, and we take pride in the accomplishments of all our graduates. We welcome applause to acknowledge your graduates and show how proud you are of them. Graduates are asked to remain in their seats until all fellow graduates have received their degrees and convocation is completed. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Kinesiology from the Faculty of Graduate and Doctoral Studies. Kelly Robb, Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology Honors Program from the Faculty of Science. Laura Ann Rydell, Adams. Laura Marie Adams. Samuel Charles Baker-Pauley. Carly Kathleen Bannerman. Daniel Lucas Barone. Nicola Carey Barone. Victoria Margaret Blackwell. Jennifer Borian. Elizabeth Chi Hing. Victoria Chung. Haley Christine Claypole Aegis. Liam Kumo. Nicole Crosswaite. Lauren Curfey. Cameron Renee Dean. Selena Amelia DiGiero. Emily Sarah Dove. Kareem Dale Elliott. Andrew Tyler Ellis. Courtney Cresada Ferguson. Jessica Kaylee Fleming. Erica Marie Folo. Holly Morgan Stinson Frey. Madison Brinley Godfrey. Claudia Lynn Hall. Taylor Ann Holloway. Robin Christina Hopkins. Tessa Jane Hubble. Olivia Hunt. Adie Iffergan. Michaela Ann Edna Nechtel. Grace Kelly Grzinski. Lucas Connor Lambert. Marissa Ann Lehman. Haley Jean Grace Ling. Abigail Michelle Susan Luckhart. Vanessa Marie Lupi. Go ahead. Emma Elizabeth McLean. Avon Lorene Michelle Magnus. Mary Macloof. Taylor Ann Manfini. Taryn Elizabeth Marshall. Basilika Edward Mario. Kate Olivia McDonald. Marissa Elizabeth McDonnell. Caitlin Marie McMorrow. Sierra Alicia Moore. Danielle Nicole Morrison. McKenna Elizabeth Marguerite Murray. Renee Oliva. Holly Sandra Prestige. Ashley Olana Patricia Rydall. Jamie Lee Robinson. Tony Francesca Ronco. Anne Elizabeth Jane Rothwell. Jessica Lita Russell. Caitlin Marie Saxton. Bailey Kira Elaine Schmitz. Samantha Vivian Schroeder. Kelly Rose Schwint. Madeline Shute. Samantha Courtney Shore. Michael Silveri. Gregory Douglas Smith. Haley Orally Smith. Serena Stefanati. Travis Arthur Stewart. Autumn Joy Stouth. Thomas David Tanaka. Chloe McKenna Tunstill. Joshua Jackson Vale. Emily Vandenberg. Chantel Elizabeth Weber. Alexis Christina Williamson. Lindsay Elizabeth Yake. Lauren Marie Young. Alexandra Nicole Ferreira Young. Alexia Cambry. Oh, Zambry, sorry. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology Honors Program from the Faculty of Science. Lillian McCrae-Ziss was on the opposite side. Okay, here we go. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology from the Faculty of Science. Zachary Ray Lasdens. Zain Masri. Ryan Joseph Tomalin. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology from the Faculty of Science. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors Program from the Faculty of Science. Huma Adnan. Yasmin Al-Momani. Brittany Hope Anathassine. Manisha Ariel. Christian Nagy Awad. Nardan Sobi Ibrahim Ayub. Jenna Bear. Sarah Michelle Beaupre. Mukea Melvin Benjamin. Sonia Berman. Alyssa Biazi. Victoria Diane Bothwell. Perneet Kaur Brar. Carly Michelle Butkowski. Samantha Cabral. Elizabeth Madalena Campisi. Bianca Nelba Carusi. Kyla Nicole Chapman. Shival Chinar. Eileen Sylvia D'Souza. Eden Milka Daniel. Damaris Dina. Andrew Neil James Doma. Sasha Rose Donsky. Joanna Alexandra dos Santos. Trevor Jason Iganram. Blake Aaron Filderman. Zachary Philip Freeman. Parmpreet Garcha. Dario Lino Giancola. Michaela Jean Girdler. Peter Mayer Gerges, who is the recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Science. Samantha Caitlin Gliona. Emily Alexis Gregani. Faith Elena Grassa. Umrit Kaur Garewal. Jupneet Kaur Garewal. Melina Hanna. Christian Lucas Hekamovic. Brianne Hillier. Laurel Hitchcock. Nicholas Jada. Alicia Prem Kainth. Harjaznur Kaylee Rai. Sophia Karas. Sandra Labib. Sophie Anne LeBlanc. Francesca Criatura Lee. Tess Miriam Levy. Penny Liu. Alyssa Mason. Nadia Matucci. Mariah Elizabeth McCaw. Shira Yael Miller. Sahil Sajjad Mohammed, who is the recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Science. Emma Catherine Mowbray. Ekene Daniel Waje. Matea Christina Pallett. Chetan Parhar. Samuel James Peters. Teresa Yolan Piane. Ileana Vittoria Portelli, who is also the recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Science. Manisha Randev. Lauren Catherine Raston Erb. Madison Marie Redinger. Selena Rizkala, who is also a recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Science. Emily Rossi. Oline Sada. Sandy Salama. Rania Salim. Thomas Sampson. The Governor General's Academic Medal, established in 1873, is one of the most prestigious awards that can be achieved by a student in the Canadian educational institution for exceptional academic achievement. On behalf of Her Excellence, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, I am pleased to present the Academic Medal to Alik Sarian from the Faculty of Science. Kayla Saul. Liliana Skastoza. Jack James Sloan. Rebecca Francesca Smith. Ariana Cassandra Spitkowski. Maya Militsa Stevandich. Ishjot Kar Suri. Kathleen Emma Timmons Snoddy. Lou Kendra Tinos. Selena Tamara Gusan Turjaman. Kai Vo. Farah Wahib. Adiba Abdul Wasi. Abigail Claire Whitmer. Andrina Kongying Wu Chen. Peter Yassa. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees from the Faculty of Science. As we wait for our talented graduates to return to their seats, I'd like to take a moment for us to take a deep breath. Not just for me, who read almost 200 names, some better than others, let's be honest, but for everyone in this room, to take a breath. To our graduates, you made it. You did all the assignments, completed all your exams. You survived midterms and finals and frosh colds. You figured out how to live on your own, mostly to do your own laundry, eat more than just beige food, and succeed academically at the same time. And you did it in a pandemic. You did it with online classes, with online exams, with online breakout groups. You did it. You are here. Take a breath and enjoy this moment. To the supporters of our graduates, you made it too. Parents, grandparents, families, friends, you listened to your anxious students. You were there at the end of phone calls. You provided support, tears, laughs, cash. You helped our graduates get here. Take a breath and enjoy this moment. To our faculty members, we made it. We got our graduates to their destination, to their degrees. We worked late. We balanced work with life when we couldn't be at work. We figured out Zoom and online exams and online breakout groups. We were supporters, and we needed support. We were cheerleaders, and sometimes we needed some cheering on. We did it. Take a breath and enjoy this moment. Well done, graduates. You did it. You have succeeded, and you will continue to succeed as you move forward in this world, because you have yourself, you have your support team, and you have Laurier behind you. Congratulations again. Enjoy your day. And remember to breathe.
Just before I do the degrees in absentia, can we have another round of applause for Dr. Stephanie Orr and the whole team? Wonderful job. We're going to look at the granting of the degrees in absentia. These are the graduates who are not able to be with us today to receive their degrees. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request that you confer the degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today. I would now like to present the celebratory alumni welcome video made for the class of 2022 by the Wilfrid Laurier University Alumni Association.
Congratulations! You did it! You've crossed the stage, and now you can look back with pride and look to the future with excitement. Today isn't just about receiving your degree. It's also about celebrating the journey you took to get here. It's about remembering your first day on campus, your first Laurier friend, your first class. It's about thinking back on those late-night study sessions, your favorite profs, and all the memories you made here. It's about the times you faced new challenges and pushed through. It's about how much you grew and how much you learned. It wasn't always easy, but you did it. That's what a journey is. That's what Laurier is. Purple and gold. And while your journey is far from over, remember, no matter where you go or what the future brings, you are a Golden Hawk for life. You are alumni for life. You are Laurier for life. Stay connected, stay involved, and most of all,
stay golden.
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 Thank you to the Alumni Association for providing that inspirational message. Following the ceremony, everyone is invited to continue the celebration in the atrium to take photographs in the designated areas. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates. It has been my practice pre-COVID to go out into the atrium and jump into people's photographs. They won't let me do that. So, we've opened the 4th floor terrace. If you would like a photograph with me, please come up and join me. I'll be there. Thank you all for joining us today on this special occasion. Convocation is dismissed. Please rise and remain standing for the recessional.
you.